So I started making this game a long time ago, in probably about 2004. It's a project that I've worked on kind of part-time pretty much every year since then. But lately, it's started to, when I say lately, within the last few years, it started to run into some problems because the very first version of this game was made in GameMaker 5.0, and it's been through every version of the software up until GameMaker Studio 2. So it started getting some pretty weird errors. I primarily use Studio 1.4. One of these errors was actually fixed in version 2.0, but just due to the nature of how the project was organized, it's drag and drop code back from 2004 mixed in with GML from 2018, so it was pretty messy. It was causing a bunch of weird errors that were probably just not ever meant to happen within the software. So I got to the point where I thought, I've got to restart this thing, and I could do it in GameMaker, but I thought it would be more fun to try making it in Unity. So initially I thought the way I wanted to go was to make it a hand-drawn cartoon 2D platformer game, and I got to work on that, and I found out pretty quickly that my hand-drawing cartoon skills aren't that great. But what I had figured out recently by just messing around with Blender was that, for a beginner at least, I'm not that bad at 3D animation. So I figured, why not make this a 2.5D platformer with 3D graphics? So I got to work, and I started converting the main character, Snowy, into a 3D model. I was pretty satisfied with the walking animation that I made for him. Same with the jumping, and actually all the animations I was pretty happy with. So I made a few more models of the objects in the game, and I put them into Unity. Used initially Bolt as the visual scripting language to get to program the game. I started messing around with some C# scripts, and I'm thinking that I may start leaning towards programming the thing in C#. So what I haven't yet converted into 3D is the main enemies that you can see here in the original version of the game, and those are what I called the Gorblies. And the story about why I made them as my main enemies is kind of a funny one. I just remember as a kid, I was sleeping at my grandparents' place one night, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I looked into the closet. The door was kind of slightly open, and kind of sitting on, like a basket of clothes or something, was my little sister's old Furby. And I remember just staring at that thing, and then it just said, "I see you." And it was the creepiest thing ever. And I thought that making an enemy based off of a Furby would be hilarious, especially in a Christmas game. So that's the inspiration for the enemies. Inspiration for a Christmas game in general comes from a game that I played as a kid called Jazz Jackrabbit. And in particular, the Holiday Hare episodes of the game. There was 2 of them. They were a lot of fun. I played that a lot as a kid. So basically those 2 main sources of inspiration were what got me into creating this particular game. So basically my goal is to take everything that I've made so far in this game and convert it into 3D. I don't know what my end goal is with this at this point. This is more of a side project for me. It's kind of been a ongoing side project that I come back to every year to kind of develop and hone my skills. But yeah, I might try to actually finish this project at some point. And yeah, if you could let me know if you prefer the pixel art or 3D, that would be super helpful. I feel like if I were to actually go ahead and completely overhaul this game, that I might actually want to go and just redo the pixel art, because I'm a big fan of the pixel art aesthetic, but the 3D is looking pretty nice too. So that's about it for now. I'll continue to work on this project, and I'll upload another devlog when it's come along a little further. Thanks for watching.